Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews, and we are actually out hunting for dinosaur figures again, not just Jurassic World, basically anything fun that I can find. As you can see, we are by a TJ Maxx. We are also by a Ross, as well as, and you can't really see it because it's way over there, but there is a Target here as well. So we're going to go ahead and check all of these stores and see what we can find. So basically, we are heading into Ross right now, and I'm having to do a voiceover because you just never know what's going on with music and stuff. I don't want any copyright issues. But you can see as I was walking through here, there wasn't a whole lot when it comes to dinosaur-related stuff. But then I stumbled upon these guys, and as you can see, I found some of the basic figures, which was pretty exciting. I don't think I've ever actually seen those before at Ross. But I kept looking around again. There wasn't a whole lot, but then I kind of spotted the Jurassic logo here from a little bit of a distance and saw that they had the Hot Wheels set, and this is definitely a pretty interesting kind of like play set with the Mosasaurus and I think a Pteranodon, and there were quite a few of these there. There are actually even more than what we see here. I found another group of them in a different area. But then I also stumbled upon the Robo Alive Dino Wars Stegosaurus, which as well is a pretty cool figure. Then it was into Target because TJ Maxx had absolutely nothing that was worth filming, so I didn't really bother going and, filming anything in there. Obviously, we are heading to the Jurassic section. We are making haste toward that area because when it comes to getting to the Jurassic section again in a speedy way, that's pretty much the way I work every time I head into Target. So as we arrive here, you can see what we've got going on. Pretty cool stand here with a whole bunch of stuff. We've got some of the Beckel Spinax and some of the 30th anniversary Red Rex, which I definitely want to grab another of at some point soon, as well as, of course, the Super Colossal Indoraptor. And then on the other side, a beautiful shot here of a whole bunch of Carnotaurus, those Demon Carnos. Then a really nicely stocked Jurassic section, honestly. It's not often that I come to Target and my section looks like this. Normally, my store is pretty dead when it comes to Jurassic stuff, so I was actually quite hyped to see it looking this healthy. And of course, you can see we have like the Styxosaurus, the Suchomimus, the Cryptops, as well as the Ceratosuchops, and there was also the Kentrosaurus there that we had just seen a minute ago, and there's also the mighty little biters were there. Obviously, a whole lot of Therizinosaurus and the Diplodocus and stuff. And after that, I then head over to the Godzilla section because I always try to see if there's anything interesting there, anything new that I may not have seen previously. Nothing really too exciting, but there was this super cool figure that I may grab at some point in the near future. And then I went to the clearance just to see if there was anything interesting there. Just a whole bunch of the Bahatosaurus, which are still $750. Again, an incredible deal, honestly, for those. I didn't see any more Therizinosaurus or anything as far as the Hammond collection, though. So I just came out of the three stores, and as you can see, I did snag some stuff. There was some pretty cool stuff inside of Ross. There was absolutely nothing in TJ Maxx at all, and Target had pretty much the same usual stuff that they usually do. So let's go ahead and move on to the next store. So as you guys can see, I decided to stop at Walmart, so we'll go ahead, head on in here and see if we can find anything cool in here. And then I went and, checked out the Godzilla section. You could see there was definitely some pretty cool new stuff. We've got the Drowned Viper and, the One-Eye figure. And then in the actual Jurassic section, shockingly, again, Walmart was pretty nicely stocked. We've got all of the new Ultimate Damage figures with the Scorpius Rex and Indoraptor, as well as the Epic Attack Spinosaurus. We've got the Epic Attack Baryonyx, the newer Therizinosaurus, and, of course, the Captives, all of that stuff, some pretty cool Danger Packs, all of the new Danger Packs and Strike Attacks, actually, which you can see. We've got two different waves of the Strike Attacks. You can see, obviously, the Monolophosaurus wave and the Herrerasaurus is in there, the Thapongaka. So the really new stuff, the Pyroraptor and the Huyengosaurus as well. Again, really cool figures in the newest wave of the Strike Attacks. Quite a few Pyroraptors, actually. They're usually the ones that are gone pretty quickly from my store, so I was surprised to see quite a few of them there. But the Wild Roars were basically just your usual stuff, the Ceratosaurus and the Majungasaurus and stuff. The Lophistrophius was there, the Jacopil, a whole bunch of those guys, so no shortage of those at any of my local stores. Unfortunately, the minis and everything that you can see there are all the previous wave. None of the new minis are showing up here quite yet. We did also have some of these there, the very cool plush figures. I'm definitely going to pick up that Indoraptor and Dilophosaurus at some point, but have not quite yet. So I'm home from my dinosaur hunt, and I basically wanted to show you guys what I got while I was there. So the very first thing that I did grab was something that the camera is not ready to look at. We have the drowned viper, and I know what you're thinking. Did you not already review this? Do you not already have it? Well, technically I do, sort of. My son has it. I actually got it to give to him because he is obsessed with Godzilla, collects all of the figures, so anytime I can get new figures as far as these Godzillas go, I usually give them to him first, and then I try to go back and see if I can get them for myself. So now I got one of these for me because I love that figure, or at least I love the drowned viper. But I also grabbed this. I had actually seen this. Now I gotta move the camera again. I had actually seen this a few times, I think in Target, possibly, and I thought it was pretty neat, but it was just a little bit too expensive for me, not something that I personally would have wanted to spend so much money on, especially because I probably won't even open it or anything like that. But this was only $15.99 at Ross. You know, that's a pretty good price for something like this. Not too expensive. Again, kind of fun, but not something I'll probably open. And then I also snagged these two guys, and again, we can't see them because of the positioning of the camera. So basically, it is the basic Spinosaurus and Herrerasaurus. Now, I do already have both of these, but I wanted the Spino basically for a repaint, and I'm also kind of curious just to see if maybe it's a little bit different from the previous versions, because you just never know, as this is actually a version from a later wave. You can see this was the wave with the Suchomimus and Yangshuanosaurus, and also the Allosaurus, actually. But what's interesting about this one, and I didn't even realize it at first, when you turn it around, this is actually from the newest wave, which features the Majungasaurus. Unfortunately, the Majungasaurus wasn't actually there, but I'm going to go back again and check and see if maybe it shows up in the near future. Regardless, again, really excited to be able to have this one again, and you know, basically a figure that I was really happy about getting the first time, but I only have one, and I'm probably just going to keep this one in the box. So, pretty fun stuff. Definitely a neat hunt overall. Nothing overly incredible, unfortunately, but some pretty fun stuff regardless. So in the comments section, let me know what you guys thought of this video, if you like this type of video, if you'd like to see more, and of course, what you think about the haul that I gathered up here, and like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.